Do you talk to Vince anymore?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, 24th, 25th of August, and I called him. We had about a 5 minute conversation, and just bullshit, I
Cool.
wasn't asking for a job or anything. It's happy birthday, my friend. I got a birthday coming up, and I probably get a call from him. We call them birthdays. Well, if something happens, we'll text each other. Nowadays it's more texting than it is calling. But I called him. I just wanted to talk to him. And when he came back into the company, I called him. I said, I never doubted it. I always thought you'd be around. And I said, congratulations. He said, well, thank you. He said it's going to be different this time, and man, it's always different with them. Every day is different with them. That was the great challenge about it. I mean, working with him every day, and when you're on the inside with him, you're on the inside. It's everything. You're on the inside with everything, every little minute business detail. He wants advice from. He wants feedback from all his trusted guys, and that's the one thing I really respect and learn from him to get that feedback from other guys that you trust and you rely on. Why you have them around if you don't want their feedback? I mean, it wasn't. He didn't agree with me a majority of the time, but he agreed with me a lot of times, and I'm thankful for those times he agreed with me because he knew I had an opinion, and I always respected that about him.
I like to hear that you gave an opinion. Obviously, you didn't just always say what you
Yeah,
thought
if you're
Vince
there
wanted to hear.
36 years and you're not giving an opinion, you're not going to be there 36 years. I guarantee you that.
Well, or an opinion that he wants to hear, maybe, I guess
Well,
is what I
yeah,
was
yeah,
getting at.
but even if you're giving an opinion he wants to hear, you're not going to make it that long. If you're
Right.
just
Yeah.
every night, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're
Yeah.
right. God damn it, I gotta be wrong sometimes. Tell me the truth there.
That's awesome. So being in that position, I mean, after you start out, kid in Oklahoma, amateur wrestler, now you made it all the way there for that. I mean, was it ever like a surreal moment? Was that kind of the end goal, or did you think, man, I can't believe I'm still doing this? I made it this far. People always have different answers, I think, with this
Every
kind of
day,
stuff.
every day of my career was a surreal moment.
Yeah.
How in the hell, why am I here? I would that's not, how am I here? But why am I here? Why am I here? And why? How can I keep stay here? I don't want to change zip code. I like this zip code. I don't want to change it. It was more so how. I always had, and it's funny, I tell people that, and I learned that real setting up the rings. I go back, when I was still in college, and I was driving around during spring break, setting up the damn rings. The summertime, setting up in that old hot Oklahoma heat. I remember Bob Clay. I don't know if you ever run across the Clay brothers there in Oklahoma. Rip there, Bob and Leonard Clay. They did a co-promotion for Leroy in a lot of the little spot show towns. Well, I was doing a little spot show town, setting up the ring, and it was one of those brutal hot Oklahoma evenings. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to sell tickets, and I have people bitching at me. I want this seat, I want 2 seats, I want 4 seats in a row. I can't give you, how that is. I mean, they're bitching. You got to sell tickets for you hear those people. So all of a sudden, I'm there, and man, I'm sweating. I probably just got through with the damn customer that gave me grief or something. All of a sudden, I see this damn Cadillac come rolling up. And like I said, it's real hot. Cadillac pulls up, and when they first started, it was automatic. I see that window roll down, and I feel that cold air coming out of that Cadillac. Man, it feels good. Yeah, hey kid, how can I get 8 tickets in a row here? And I said, you can't. And he starts bitching at me, and I look in, and it's damn Bob Clay. And I said, oh, so I said, okay, so the moral of the story is I'm doing. They trust me so much that they let me do the accounting part of it. So he said, take 35, I believe it's 35%, set it over here and the rest of it over here. So, wow, I got an experience right off the bat before I ever got in the ring that these guys are making 35%. And there's 15 of them on the card, and this guy's making 65%. There's one of him, So I learned the arithmetic of promotion right away. So that was always in the back of my mind. Man, that's where I want to be. That's the role I want in this business. And I always worked to obtain that role. And I think that's the reason I was so anal about getting parts of territories, no matter how minute they were. I knew that my minute part of 70% was bigger than the 30% that are being split 15 ways.
Watch. I said watch. Watch this next video that's coming up on your screen. Remember now, watch it.